stopping back by my channel. My name is Kelsley Nicole and welcome to Life for Less. This is a 9-week series if you are new here, so check back every Tuesday. We're going to be talking about how to really live your life on the budget you have, whether that's a big budget or a little budget. I believe that we deserve the best kinds of things that life has to offer, so I'm going to be sharing my tips and tricks on that. So it is holiday season. I cannot believe that we made it to the end of the year. It feels like it's been 5 years, but this is one of my favorite times of the year. I love the holiday season because I really feel like people are just like in a better mood. Don't know what it is.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
But that's usually what I find. People are a lot more nice, kind, willing to help during the holidays. So we're going to be talking about today how to holiday shop on a budget. We are still in the middle of a pandemic. And even if you're not watching this and the pandemic is happening, I still think that sometimes when we want to go holiday shopping, it's a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot of people on the list with only a set amount of funds. So I'm going to share my tips to you guys. Tip number 1, create a budget. Having a budget really helps you to stay on track for 2 reasons, I would say. One being that it's easy to go over budget if you don't know what your limit is, and 2, it's also easy to allocate an even amount of funds to whoever you're shopping for. So sometimes I know for me, I love my family members equally, so it's easier for me to see how much I'm spending on each person if I have a set budget before I start shopping. Tip number 2. Now this is very much a favorite one. If you are new to my channel, I like to do DIYs. I do really believe that all of us have a little bit of creativity, whether we want it or not, in us. So all you have to do is get creative. There are tons and tons and tons of gifts that you can make that people will still appreciate. I think like sometimes people have this notion like, oh, you made this and someone's not gonna like it as a gift. There's a ton of things that you can make. I'm gonna give you guys some examples now. Candles, soap. There are a lot of gifts that are easy to make. A mask. We are all going to need masks for I don't know how much longer, but probably for a while. Make somebody a mask and gift it to them. Another way, I guess, to get creative if you have a lot of people that you have to shop for. I have a lot of friends, a lot of girlfriends, so we always do Secret Santa. That way everyone gets a gift, everyone gets a little something, but it doesn't put the burden on each of us to feel like we have to buy 12 people a gift. Because, yeah, no. Secret Santa. Now, the one thing that I know as just people in general that we come together on is food. Like, who doesn't love food? Especially during the holiday season. Like, we all just get a pass on whatever fitness goals we had for the year from like November 1st to January 4th. Just the few recovery days after the New Year's. Like, we all get a pass. Baked goods, I think, are a really great gift for the holidays because you have different options of what you can make, but also you can cater to people's dietary needs. You can make baked goods based off of that, and it's obviously going to be something that somebody appreciates. We all like to snack and eat, and that doesn't cost you a lot of money. You make a huge batch of cookies, wrap them up really nicely, put a little ribbon, a little note, happy holidays, and you're done with your gift. So I always say this, like a lot of people like to ask me, especially when it comes to the holidays and like birthday gifts, how do you find like good gifts for people? I'm like, if there's anything that I have learned in the 27 years of my life is I've never met anyone to not appreciate a gift that they need. I think a lot of times, especially during the holidays, we want to give people these grand gifts and big things that they want and are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you got that for me. But I know for a fact that people appreciate what they need. Example. If you are newlyweds or you just recently moved into a home or an apartment, I know there's something you use every single day. It's a towel. Get a cute towel set. Even if it's not something that the person's gonna use maybe for like their body or whatever, but like when people have guests, they tend to want to change out towels regularly. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get a little cute towel set. Call it a day. Also, the Dollar Tree has a lot of great finds. I feel like people always like to sleep on the Dollar Tree, but it has a lot of essential finds that I think if you put together a little basket, anyone would appreciate, because the fact of the matter, there are things that we need. Another thing that I like to do that often saves me money for the holiday season when I'm getting gifts is if I'm buying for multiple people, I just get them small personalized items. Now when I say personalized, I really mean like initial. So if your name starts with an R or a J, like I will get you a keychain that has that on it, or a little bracelet that has it, a necklace, whatever. Something small that you could buy multiple items for and check multiple people off your list. Again, I think people just like to be thought of during the holidays and like to open gifts and all that things. But the personalized touch kind of brings it up a notch. It's like, oh, you didn't just go to the random little stand in the mall and just say, oh, give me 12 of the New York City keychains. Like, no, there was a little bit more thought put into it. I got a keychain with your initial on it, okay? This is specifically for you. And my last tip when it comes to, I guess this is more on the spending and saving side, but kind of have a plan before you go shopping. There's a lot of things that are discounted. You can find a lot of coupons online. I like to shop sites that I know are gonna have like super sales, or that maybe like someone I know or my family has a membership for, Macy's, whatever, that are giving coupons, because that, when you tack it on top of all the gifts that you have to buy, really brings the price down. Same thing with credit cards. If you have a credit card, I would definitely check your reward points. I always like to look probably starting the beginning of November on my credit cards, just to see what rewards points I have available, but also what deals they're giving. And it's just different ways to kind of save during the holidays. If you're gonna have to spend, if you want to shop, if you want to be able to give people gifts, okay, I'm going to these specific stores. I'm not just like, oh, I'm gonna go on site and buy everything. Don't hate me. I'm gonna shop where I know I can get a sale, where I can find items that are going to fit my budget. Some stuff in this video. Happy holidays to you and your family, however you decide to celebrate. Actually, I want to know, like, what is a tradition that you and your family like to do during the holidays? Whatever you celebrate. I'm always curious, because for my family, I always like to make them do new things, even if they don't want to. So I want to start new traditions with them. So let me know in the comments below what traditions you do with your family for the holiday season. And you will see me in my next video. The series continues next Tuesday, and I hope that you are back for more. Bye. How do we feel about dating and budgeting? Impossible! Now, I know that this can seem like something that might be a little impossible, especially in the beginning when